Hey Joshua,
Hi.
where are you?
On my new boat.
Oh really? When did you get a new boat?
About 3 minutes ago.
What kind of boat did you get?
Maple Leaf 42.
Pretty awesome.
It's pretty nice. It needs a little love, but it's nice.
So this is the little galley kitchen that goes back into the master bedroom. And then the master bedroom has a bathroom. When you come back out into the living space, and then Josh is going to have to build a couch there. There's Josh in the engine bay.
I got my own shop.
He's got a shop on the boat. And then when you go forward, all the company we're going to get has their own bathroom and their own bedroom with cupboard space.
So a few years ago we sold our 37-foot sailboat, our next chapter, and we wanted a larger live-aboard 2-stateroom boat for comfort, for cruising, for company, all that. So we found this one. It's a 1977 Maple Leaf 42. Center cockpit, 2 staterooms, pretty much everything we wanted. Real solid boat. Needed a lot of upgrades and renos, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me too much. I kind of like doing them myself, so I know how everything works, and I know it's done right, and if it breaks I know how to fix it, all that. So it took us 2 years of working on the boat to get it done, but now it's done, it's ready to go. And so here's just a quick intro video to show what I did and some of the problems we ran into, and then we're going to start cruising again. So hope you enjoy it.
So right now, Josh has spent all morning fixing the water pump, and we're going to fire the boat up for the first time. Oops. What's happening, Joshua?
We're leaving the dock.
In our new fancy boat.
Yeah, we're new anyway. New to us.
And then it slowly expands?
Yeah, it's already starting to fill. See, it's,
Yeah, I can see.
you can get the corners really square and tight.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
It takes about 5 minutes after this to come right up. That's it.
So we're coming across the strait here. We got about 15 knots of wind right on the beam. Got one reef in the main. Full head sail out. I might pull in some head sail. Mostly because it's the first time I've had this much wind right on the beam, and my shrouds are loose on the leeward side. Quite loose, actually. So my rig isn't a little concerning. That's good.
So this boat has a balsa core deck with a deck step mast. So the mast weight crushed the core over the years and compressed the compression post up into the deck. So I raised the mast off the deck and removed the compression post, and then I removed all the rotted and crushed core that was there. It was disgusting in there. Dug out all the rot and filled it with epoxy from the inside, so it's all stable now. Then I built a stainless steel shim to replace the core thickness that I'd removed, a new base plate for the mast, sealed everything up with epoxy and Sikaflex as needed, replaced the compression post. I reran all my wires properly, put some new wires in, landed the mast back down, retuned the rigging. Then I insulated the ceiling after everything was done and bolted in place, insulated the ceiling because I had to tear the ceiling down to do this. And then I rebuilt new ceiling in place, put nice new tongue and groove in. Everything went really well. I was happy with it in the end. The mast rigging stays in tune now, no matter what tack I'm on, and feels really solid. Feels good. So I decided I wanted a solar arch on the back of the boat, so I built it from heavy wall stainless steel, unfinished stainless. I bent it, welded it, polished it all up. Made it all from templates I'd made to fit it on to the back of the boat, so it fit really good first try. And it went good. I built it out of very heavy wall, 1.5 inch, 160 thou wall. Built it so that not only can it handle the 700 watts of solar we put on, it can lift dinghy or motor, it can lift just about anything you want. It's very heavily built. And then we took it out on the truck and mounted it on the back of the boat. It went really well.
So what are you doing, Josh?
We're just putting the arch on the boat. Getting ready to take it off.
How did it go so far?
So far, so good.
Beautiful cow bay. It's sketchy.
Sketchy. That's polite. That's. Okay, you got control of that.
Okay, Sandy.
So the boat had a worn out old windlass on it when we bought it. So I bought a new Lofren's X2 1500 watt and got all new 3/8, 250 feet of 3/8 chain and rode. Built a new stainless steel base to mount it to the right height on the deck so that the chain aligns with the bow roller on the Gypsy really well. Covered the old windlass mount holes and it turned out really good. Found some rot in the foredeck that I had to repair, so I had to tear out the foredeck and put in some epoxy, but when I was done it turned out really well, really strong, beautiful windlass, remote control, looks good. Happy with it.
So we are a bit late filming the installation of the hydro vane, but Josh is going to explain what he's been doing all day here.
I've been installing a hydro vane.
Okay, well, what is that?
Self-steering wind vane.
Point to the different parts.
This here is the wing. This is the rudder goes in underneath. I haven't installed it yet. It's actually gone really well. It's been like 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's installed almost. Yeah, so you get your sails set and this sucker starts to steer the boat according to the wind. So, don't have the canvas on it yet. It'll be in the next video. It's going really good. Pretty cool piece of equipment.
And then you can set it so that you don't have to steer.
It steers. It
Right.
steers to the wind. So if the wind starts to change around, it'll keep you on that same wind course no matter what. Yeah.
And it's your new toy.
No, it's a necessity for
Oh.
life.
Oh, I see. I see. So what first are you doing right here?
Oh, I'm setting up the wind vane for the first time.
And how do you think it will work?
Well, I don't know, I've got it on autopilot. Now I'm going to take it off autopilot and start playing with it a bit. See. If I do, even doing it by hand, I can see it steering the boat.
Cool.
Yeah. So, get it off autopilot and give it a try.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's working. It works really good over 10 knots. The wind just died down to 7, 8 knots, but at 10 knots it works pretty good. Just gotta get everything balanced right.
Pretty neat.